Oh, no, 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 no.
Oh, hi there. What's your name?
We got one, west side we on that. We save now, we too crunk. We bout that and we going back. This God flow, my soul shine. We turned up, we gon' grind. Our fingers in the sky for the hardest man alive. One time 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 for the hardest man alive. Now look, the hardest man alive. Ain't no surprise, his name is Jesus. We ain't leaning, we ain't snapping. We just teaching to these heathens. Now my daddy paid the cost, and he did it like a boss. Put the world up on his shoulders, then he carried this on cross. Now while the cross was on his shoulders, probably heavy as a boulder. He was bleeding, but he knew. He kept it moving like a soldier. Wasn't no need to resist. Put them nails up in his wrist, but the betrayer named Judas stood his fate up with a kiss. Then they lifted up his beam, his body beaten and bruised. Put that sign over his head, look, that's the king of the Jews. Both his feet are extended, it's just to raise the torture. Apostles, they left him, wonder where the support at. Now every breath was agony. Imagine nails tearing through the metatarsal bones that go running through your feet. As his arms grew fatigued, muscles cramping, he grew weak. You could feel the pain throbbing, it'll probably make you weak. East side we got one, west side we on that. We save now, we too crunk. We bout that and we going back. This God flow, my soul shine. We turned up, we gon' grind. Our fingers in the sky for the hardest man alive. One time 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 for the hardest man alive. He fights to raise himself. It's hard to catch his breath. Carbon dioxide in his lungs as he's nearing death. Still displaying his power. He hung up there for hours as his vision is getting blurry from these bloody showers. His back is lacerated, it's whipped up on his timber. And since he made that sacrifice, I promise to never give up. Has his heart compressed, the pain is more intense, and he's dehydrated. He can't get a rinse. He can feel the chill of death. His body ripped to shreds. As he took his last breath, they made sure he was dead. Lanced through his ribs, gushed the blood and agua. Peace out, sayonara, that's it, bye-bye. But on the third day, he rose again, look what's happening. I ain't never lie. See, I told you I'll be back again. Look, if you ain't got no money, God ain't even sweating it. As far as your sins go, man, he just paid for it. East side, we got one. West side, we on that. We save now, we too crunk. We bout that and we going back. This God flow, my soul shine. We turned up, we gon' grind. Our fingers in the sky for the hardest man alive. One time 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 for the hardest man alive. Put your ones up for the hardest man alive. Put your ones up for the hardest man alive. Put your ones up for the hardest man alive. Put your ones up for the hardest man alive.
What's going on, y'all? First of all, thank you for checking out the video. Number two, this video is dedicated to Alicia, aka Chi-Town, who was murdered last night, man. She got shot and killed. It was heartbreaking, man. You know, I've been crying and I had a headache all morning. You know, I only met you a few times, but the few times that I met you, you were so willing to help me in whatever we needed. You didn't ask for anything in return. Even with this video, you know, you guys put so much effort and spent so much time coming up with these dances and getting everybody together to help me out. A person that you had never even met before, man. And I just wanted to let you know that, you know, it's heartbreaking because I know you were so excited to see the video, and the fact that somebody killed you before the video dropped, man, it's heartbreaking, dog. I can't imagine what your family's going through, but I just want to let you know that I appreciate you. Man, you didn't have to do this stuff for me. You know, I really, really appreciate you. I want to let you know that this video would not have been possible if it wasn't for, you know, the efforts that you guys put forth. You know, my most sincere condolences to, you know, to you, your Aggie Heartthrobs sisters, and definitely your family. My heart goes out to you guys. Please reach out to me if there's anything that I could do for you guys. And once again, you know, Alicia, Chi-Town, we love you, you know, and thank you for everything, man. For real. Rest in peace. We gotta do better. Stuff like this can't keep happening, bro.